Hi, everybody. I'm Kelly Burr from the School of Graduate and Adult Education, and I have Dr. Amy Thompson here to talk about our entry-level MSOT program. We are excited that you're interested in Alvernia, and we look forward to answering any questions and are always here for follow-up.
Okay, hello everyone, and thank you for your interest in our occupational therapy program. So our entry-level program spans 7 semesters. The first 4 semesters are what we consider core OT coursework. It starts with your foundational courses, fundamentals of OT, which is basically an introduction to the profession of occupational therapy. We discuss the history and the domain and practice of OT. Kinesiology and neuroscience are also our foundational courses, and some of you may have already taken those courses previous to this, and that's fine. We also have pathology, OT process, and activity analysis, which helps you to build an understanding of the mechanics really of carrying out OT services and how we conduct activity analysis for our interventions. We also have courses on adapting and grading with technology as well. Then we move into our performance courses, and those are what we refer to as practice courses. So since OT is such a broad profession, we provide services for pediatrics, adult care, geriatrics, as well as behavioral health. So you would have courses in each one of those populations. And along with that, we have what we call level 1 field work. So that allows you the opportunity to go out in the field, experience what it's like to provide services for each of those populations and connect it to your coursework. So it helps broaden your perspective of what we do as OTs. We also have a data analysis class, which is part of the core, and that helps prepare you for the later semesters when you'll be doing some research and looking into evidence-based practice. So then moving into semester 5, you will have 2 12-week fieldwork placements, and those are where you're actually working as an occupational therapist, certainly under the supervision of a licensed occupational therapist. But we try to place our students in settings which are of interest to you personally, and where you see yourself long-term as an OT in the field. So each placement is at a different setting, and as I said, each will span 12 weeks of time. So that's the only semester that really exceeds the typical length of a semester, because each of those placements have to be 3 months in length. And then you finish out your occupational therapy education in semesters 6 and 7 with our research courses, your professional development courses, so leadership and management. You'll have courses on ethical practice and advocacy, looking at OT in the community, and current trends, what's going on currently in the world of OT. Part of that is also preparation for your national board exam, and we also have research classes during semester 6 and 7. One of the nice things about those 2 semesters, as you're coming back from doing your level 2 fieldwork, we sort of incorporate that knowledge that you've gained from those experiences into the discussions of those courses as well. And they tie in really nicely to the capstone project that occurs in that research in semester 6 and 7. Those 2 semesters are also offered fully online. So it's a virtual experience during those final 2 semesters of education. So we do have a 97% pass rate for our students graduating from our OT program, which is wonderful. And part of that pass rate we feel is really attributed to our well-rounded faculty in the program, as well as the design of the curriculum sequence. So we at Alvernia in the OT department, we have currently nine full-time faculty members. And those 9 faculty do span quite a wide range of OT specialties, which is one of the reasons why we feel so strongly that that's a benefit to our program. We have a faculty that specializes in stroke and TBI, so neuro rehab. We have another full-time faculty member who specializes in orthopedics and hand rehabilitation. A faculty member whose specialty is with low vision and geriatrics, also in behavioral health. And we have quite a few faculty currently who have pediatric specialties in early intervention, school-based practice, as well as hospital and clinic-based services. So it's really quite a well-rounded group of individuals, and it's one of the real benefits to our program. So the time commitment for our program, the coursework is typically scheduled 2 days out of the week. And most of the instruction is provided in a hybrid instructional delivery. Courses that have a lab component have to have a hands-on experience based on our accreditation. So those experiences would be on site. And we, as I said, we do have quite a bit of the lecture provided in a synchronous virtual format as well. In addition to our full-time faculty members, we also have a dedicated academic fieldwork coordinator. She is the person who helps to place all of our students at fieldwork sites, both our level 1 and level 2 placements. And we do have students who do their clinical practicums far and wide. So not just in the state of Pennsylvania where we're located, but in many states around the United States. And we also have students who do pursue fieldwork placements internationally. So we currently have connections with a clinic in Ecuador. We have a student who's going abroad to Uganda. So really, our fieldwork coordinator does a really wonderful job looking at the interests of our students and where their interests are taking them. So thank you again for your interest in our program. Once again, my name is Amy Thomas, and I am the OT program director. I'm more than happy to answer any other questions you might have after listening to this video. My email is on the screen. You could also touch base with Dr. Elizabeth Bentz, who is our OT department chair, and any of us are more than happy to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you, Dr. Thomas. So after we learned about all the wonderful things about Alvernia's program, the next question is, how do I get accepted to this program? The first step would be to complete an online application, which is available through Alvernia's website. The general requirements for admission are a minimum overall GPA of a 3.0, 3 letters of recommendation, a personal essay, and prior coursework in human anatomy 1 and 2 with lab, intro to psychology, intro to sociology or anthropology, lifespan development, or developmental psychology, abnormal psychology, and statistics. This year, due to COVID-19, we have gone ahead and waived our 100 hours of observation. However, if you are fortunate enough to be able to schedule those hours, I would recommend submitting them along with your online application. Should you have any questions with regards to the admissions criteria, timeframe, review process, please do not hesitate to connect back. We are available to walk you through this process and answer questions throughout the admissions process. The MSOT program, a big question that students do ask is, what is the cost? For in-state and out-of-state students, our cost, it will be the same. We are $9.25 per credit for the 2020-21 academic year with minimal fees. All graduate students will be billed on a per credit basis, which tends to be the normal for graduate students. And the next question a lot of students do ask is, what options are available to help assist with the out-of-pocket cost? If you are currently working and your employer is going to assist with any of your tuition, We do offer tuition reimbursement benefits. There would be a form that students can complete and return back to our Office of Student Financial Services. This will defer your tuition until 60 days after the course has ended. Should you have questions, again, you could reach out to our financial aid office or connect directly with me. I'm happy to walk you through that process. As well, if you are a veteran, we do have individuals on campus that are here to serve our veterans and work through the process of applying those benefits to help assist with the cost of tuition. Alvernia is very proud to be a yellow ribbon program, and we do have a center dedicated on campus specifically for our veterans. As well, for any student that would be interested in applying for financial aid, you can complete the FAFSA form that is currently available at FAFSA.gov. We have several different options that may be available to graduate students, such as the direct Stafford loan. Graduate students automatically would qualify for $20,500 per academic year. If you do currently have undergraduate student loans, they could be placed in deferment while you're moving through your graduate program. We do report to the National Clearinghouse twice per month, so they will be notified of your graduate status. There's also alternative and private loans, as well as payment plans, which you could set up through, once again, our Office of Student Financial Services. Their email and phone number are available on this slide. 98% of Alvernia students do receive some form of aid, so you will be amongst the majority of our students. And again, we have a team dedicated to answer any of those questions and once again, help you through that process. The first step is easy to get started. It would be simply to complete and submit that online application that will put you directly in contact with me, who will be your representative throughout the admissions process. I have listed the contact information for the School of Graduate and Adult Education. So again, please reach out with any questions that you do have. We're excited to work with you and to see you on campus in the very near future. Thank you so much.